Check 1, 2. That's it. Sorry about that. Just doing audio check here. How we going? Sorry about that. Sounds good to me. Well, she's a wet one. Lucky I've got a little bit of a tin roof here over my head. We're certainly lucky to be able to stream this morning. It's a little bit funky at the moment. I was hoping it'd be better. There goes, what's his name? Gary, isn't it? From Phantom? What's his name again? I forget. And Stewie's out there too. Stewie's out there on a twin fin. You know Stewie, the shaper from Mermaid Beach, guys. Well, your locals do. So there you go, we've got a couple of shapers out there this morning. Water's a little bit murky, but where would you rather be? That's the question. Lovely to see you all here so far. Just got to make some adjustments still. Yeah, she's a little bit drizzly, hey? Come on. Next one. Oh, there goes a turkey. Looks like he's running off with something he's found. We'll get on to him in a minute. Oh, did I miss a good one, did I? Well, that wasn't a bad one. Yeah, so she's a little bit drizzly this morning at the old Burleigh Heads. G'day Ads, nice to see you here. We've got young Mr. Turkey running around pinching stuff that he doesn't know what it is. It looks like it might be his little sister here too. Definitely too small to be his mother. Well, maybe not, but no, it's not his mother, that's for sure. The turkeys are into it early. Get off my turf. Yeah, I can't get around to film right out here, but I can sort of get there. Out the far point. It's just raining and I can't get all my gear wet. So we'll see how it goes. It looks like rain's set in for the day here. And there's not much happening on the outside anyhow. Couple of game shanksters on the inside. Oh, get out of here, mate. It's mine. A little bit of the old heave-ho. Here I go. Wackatoo. Hooking that thing around. Another one out the back. Yeah, didn't want to give, did it? Didn't want to give. Looks like he's a bit straight-legged for me. You got to bend those knees, don't you? There's a couple of hot chickies around this morning. I'll keep my eyes out for that. God, that's terrible. What have we got? There's the internet. What have we got? 3 bars. That's not bad. Good to see you here, guys. It's not fantastic this morning. I was out of bed in the car and I had me coffee by the time I realised how bad the weather was. So I'm here whether I like it or not. Oh, off the end of that one. Got a guy with a camcorder sitting behind me. You don't use camcorders in these days sometimes, matey. Just get your iPhone out. Hey, she looks a bit brown, doesn't it? There's nothing really happening on the outside point. Can I move out there? What's the rain like? Let me see. God, it's a bit of kook city in the cove at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, we'll stick with it. Looks like there's a couple coming in. Tide seems awfully high and it's not even high yet. It's not for about, what, 11 o'clock I think we've got a high tide. Plenty of lines out there, but it's just really not doing a hell of a lot, is it? Here we go. What's this? This looks a bit better. Geez, it's pretty sick, isn't it? It's just not clean yet. The wind's not really strong. There's not really any wind. Maybe if we can get a little bit of a wind up, it'll clean up a bit. Give you a look at the weather there, like, have a go at it. There's a lot of rain around. Very lucky to be streaming. But it's still a beautiful morning at the beach. You're going to get wet anyhow, aren't you? Like we always say. Here comes the first wave of the Japanese crew. Looks like someone had a little bit of a crash into the back of a bleach truck there. Didn't work out well, did it? What do we got here? That's who it is, Chris Garrett, isn't it? Yeah, Phantom. Oh, Chris Garrett. Looks like he's got a bit of colour in his hair at the moment these days. He'd be a bit grey around the gills like me too. G'day OG, how you going buddy? Thanks for coming. Yeah, wake that chat up for me mate. I'll zoom in when we get some good waves. I've got another streamer coming along this morning, a Japanese mate of mine. So I'll keep an eye out for him. Spoke to him last night. It's a little bit wet here today, mate. Umbrellas and the sorts, hiding under our shirts. But it's really nice still. The temperature's beautiful. Tell you what it is, we'll do a weather report, hey? A quick weather report for Wednesday the 2nd. What do we got here? It's 22 degrees currently. It's going to drizzle all day. All day long. What do we got? We got 12 kilometre an hour south-southeasterly winds. I don't think so. I think that's wrong. There's no real wind here. You can see for yourself. It's 12 kilometres from the southeast. Rubbish. That's not right. It's coming in from behind me. It's coming around the point, so it must be southwest. Oh God, someone's smoking a dirty cigarette again. God, I hate that. And pulls up and sits down to a dirty cigarette. There's nothing that makes me sicker in the morning. Look at these ones out the back over here. But there's nothing really happening out on the far point. Anyway, what's this guy on to? Has he got a bit of juice there? I think so. I do believe that's Chris Garrett from Phantom Surfboards. I'll zoom in there. I see you hiding there, Chris. He's on about a 7-footer. It's a thruster. Whoops. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's a thruster, but yeah, she'd be about maybe 20 wide. It's not very wide. Looks sort of like a semi-gun, mid-length board. Hey, Willie Gronka. She's a bit quiet in the chat this morning, mate. Wake him up. Stir the pot. Whoopsie daisy. A little bit too much zoom there, eh? Yeah, it's a little bit too much zoom. She's raining pretty hard here, mate, eh? Hey, buddy. How you going? Good, mate. 20 minutes. Sick. Tide's not even high yet, eh? It's going to be fat later. Sorry, mate, just talking to one of the Groms. Yeah, it's going to be a quiet morning this morning. There's a bit of sand out there from the cyclone still. You can see the whitewash out there. Must still be a lot of sand. Looks like a lot of it washed into the cove here too. A lot of sand in the faces. That's about the third wave that guy's pulled into. He's picking them. He's just going for a bit of everything, it looks like. Yeah, mate, I had a look at the weather, yeah. Looks pretty bad, doesn't it? I think that's Stewie. Just came off that one. Just behind the tree there. I'm pretty sure it was Stewie. Anyway, we got one coming into the cove. Nothing. We're just gonna have to, I don't know. Feel free to drop in and drop out. Like I said, I was in the car and I had my first coffee by the time I realised how wet it was. There goes the boogie boarder. It's Cherry Mono. Go the boogie. Rocking the boogie. What do we got over here? Interesting. No one picked it. Fucking I picked it. Can idiots say? Fucking turkeys are running around me chasing each other. Funny as fuck. The young guy was having a bit of a laugh at him with me. Here he goes, another future Mick Fanning. God, talk about fat. I thought it'd be drilling this morning, but there's so much water out there, eh? There's a hell of a lot of water. All the Groms have got their fucking bikes stacked up behind me. They're all riding the old $2,000 electric bike, eh? I forget what you call them again. Big Fish or something. Forget what they are. Big Fish or something like that. God, this guy's into his second cigarette already, this young fella. Crikeys. Ooh. A little bit of oriental juice. Get some arms on her, right? Maybe it'll pick up. We'll see how we go. Let's hope. Looks like this is about the key spot. These freaking turkeys, they're everywhere, right? There you go, it looks like we've got a little bit of a peak here, is it? No, just not enough. God. All the legends are out this morning, aren't they? No, it's just the way it is though. It's raining, so a lot of the tradesmen won't be at work today. The brickies, the concreters, all the builders, none of them will be working today because of the rain. G'day, Tom. And school hasn't started, school doesn't start for 2 hours, so there's a lot of young fellas out there. I don't know if Snapper would have been any better. Has anyone had a look at Snapper on the cam? God. Got some homeless guy behind me living in his car. He's got his fucking moped parked next to it. He's working on his motorbike. I don't know, he's just emptied the petrol out of it all over the footpath or something. Fucking stinks. Smell the petrol from here. I think he'd go somewhere else besides fucking Burleigh National Park to do his crap. That might have been Stewie, I think. Here we go. No, we don't. Go, you good thing. No. Damn. Real lack of energy out there this morning, isn't there? Looks like all the young guys are stacked up over here. No shirts on, just above the tree. You get to do something for entertainment when the waves aren't breaking. What do we got here? Little young Mr. Turkey. There's 3 turkeys around here. 4. Wow, how about that, eh? Well, they'll be into each other in a minute. There's the big one. It's a family affair. Geez, they're ugly bloody things. Get out of here, you rat bag. That was funny. They're so tough, aren't they? Bin chickens. Yeah. Remember that Chinese restaurant at, I think it was Bundle Ferry Road? They got caught twice for serving up ibis, and they were freaking putting it in their chicken soups and stuff. And they were catching ibises. I'm glad I didn't eat there more than once. I forget what I had when I ate there. Anyway, they got closed down years ago. You don't serve ibis, man. At least he got a bit of wall. God, that fucking petrol, I can smell it. What's he fucking doing? He's got his fucking little 1982, 1984 Nissan Pulsar stacked to the fucking hood with everything he owns. Yeah, I think he's been here for a couple of weeks at least. I'm sure he was down here last time I was here. Parking his car on Burleigh Point and riding around on his scooter. Be honest, organic. Yeah, rightio. I think I don't know. Fucking getting over chicken butt. It's the only thing we can afford to eat at the moment. I bought some steaks yesterday. And, you know, I don't like porterhouse steak because it's fucking rubbish. Look at this thing out the back. Look at this bank. Like, there's a few waves breaking out there, right-handers, and no one's on it. Anyway. Damn. No speed, mate. These guys are going to be too late for it, aren't they? Maybe not. Not much left down in there, is there? Be a bit sharky out the back, I suppose. I've got an apple core in the car. I should have brought it over for the turkeys. That would have got them going. That'd get them fighting, eh? Put a cat amongst the pigeons. What am I having a spit about? Mate, I'm a little bit seedy this morning, eh? I'm doing my best. I've had a big strong coffee. I had a bottle of wine last night. Good to see you, Yorgos. Oh my God, give me a break, mate. God, there's some fucking bad surfing out there this morning. I hope it gets better for all our sakes. This is embarrassing. There's a nice boiler. She's more up my alley, eh? Not a bad boiler. I had a spit to Vodafone about me service the other day, eh? I said, I'm not paying for me bloody service this month. They said, yeah, right. They're giving me $18 off. What a fucking bunch of tight-ass bastards. I spent over $3,500 with them. Close to $4,000. And they give me $18 off for the month because the internet's shit. Friggin' tight asses. God, that fucking petrol, what's he doing? I hope he catches on fire. Get spilling petrol all over the footpath behind me, eh? It stinks. Fucking stinks. G'day, Ara. She's a pretty yucky day, Ara. Not much going on. That frickin' I just got petrol wafting up my nose from behind me. This bloody turkey working on his motorbike. Oh, did you see me new badges, Yorgo and Gronka? Oh, fucking, what's he doing, man? Mate. The fucking petrol. I'll give you a look. He's a fucking dickhead. See him up there working on his fucking motorbike? Fucking stay much longer if he's gonna keep that shit up. Fucking stinks. Whew. Now, that hasn't even got any fucking number plates on it. Hey mate, he's putting the petrol out of his fucking scooter into his car with a fucking drink bottle. No wonder it fucking stinks. Here we go, this looks like a better set. Some young chickie and her brother going out for a surf, eh? She saw me up here, eh, and had a big smile and gives a wave. She must follow the channel. She knows what's going on. She raced off out there, eh, to get on camera, I think. I better get her. doubled up, eh? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's probably fucking stolen. That's why it's got no plates on it, eh? Yeah. Look at this bomb out the back. It's half decent out there on the big ones. There's my internet going here. We good? We're good. Get this into here. You might get a crackle in a second. I don't have to worry about the camera getting hot today anyhow. Plenty of clouds around. Isn't it, Willie? Whoops. Bloody thing disconnected on me. How can it disconnect on the top of Burleigh Point? Give me a break, man. What have we got over here? It might pick up, eh? Oh, there's a nice one out the back, is it? Oh, it could be a bit of a bomb set coming in. There we go. The second one's starting to wall up. They're having a look on the inside over here. No. God, if it ain't the petrol, it's the dirty cigarettes. Oh. Oh, that was a classy act, that one. Might follow this one across. Look at the size of that thing. That's about an 8-footer. Yeah, hopefully it pushes a few in. Yeah, I should have bought that apple out of the car for the turkeys. God, thank God that truck driver's pissed off with his dirty cigarette. Not a lot of competition out there this morning, is there? Damn, fellas, I missed it. Sorry. Don't get too many girls in bikinis on a day like today. Looks like all the rain's just sitting off the coast out there. You can see it. It's not far out, probably about 1 kilometre out. But it's not really raining here on the land. It's just sitting off the coast a little bit. Oh God, there's another guy sitting there smoking a cigarette. All the tradies are sitting there smoking cigarettes today. Fantastic. What do we got here? A little bit of wall? Maybe. Here comes that wind. Dude going out in a wetsuit. Don't know what you'd be going out in a wetsuit for today. Long legs, short arms. Looks like it's only about 1 millimetre, but bugger that. Water's 26 degrees. It's warmer in the water than it is out of the water. This one looks pretty chunky. It's really weird. Oh mate, between the cigarettes and the fucking petrol around here, it's making me sick. Nah, we'll stick with him. No, he didn't do much. Thought he might have got it going a bit. Oh, there's that young lady that wanted to get on camera. She blew it. She's a goofy footer. Bummer. Fancy growing up on the Gold Coast and being a goofy footer. What a curse. Yeah, that's going nowhere. Ugh. And there she goes again. Come on, girl. Oh, she blew it behind the sign. Have a go at this tosser. Oh, get a six pack. Watch out. Hey, matey.
They just get bowled over today.
No, I moved them.
Barged the way in and just knocked everything over.
I moved them over, yeah.
So,
Nah, shit.
really?
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely day.
Yeah, good day.
Beautiful little waves. Looks like everyone's having a bit of fun. Not too rainy.
Could be,
Too hot.
could be better.
Could be better.
Go the grommet. Oh, look at this bomb. This thing out the back. Hang on. Not this one. The one behind it looks to go. Might be picking up. But it's just too deep. There's so much water in there. Yeah, she blew it behind the sign, man, eh? Poor darling. Where is she? Oh, she's inside. She's sitting in over here. Whoops. I don't think that's, yeah, that's her. I'll keep an eye on her. If she gets another one, I'll swing onto her. She's pretty keen. She's getting stuck into it. What do we got out here? A few girls out there this morning. 13.5% of my audience is ladies now. That's pretty good going. It's nice to know that they're watching the channel. rain's just coming onto the left-hand side of my equipment. It's just a sprinkle. Just a light shower. So far, I think it's going to get heavier, but I can get a little bit more undercover. Just move over here a bit. She's off. Ah, again. There's me boiler. No. Did you hear him come up next to me? That was him that come up next to me about, 5 minutes ago. There you go, mate. Oh, well, it's great. It's a beautiful day. Oh, nice waves. I don't think he's got any teeth, man. Sounded like he didn't have any teeth. They probably all fell out from siphoning petrol. Here we go, another chickie. Nah. She was thinking about it. Time for a bit of exercise, boys. Yeah, been sucking on that bloody hose, isn't he? All his teeth fell out. There's some good stretching going on there. Fantastic stretching. What a technique. Just not walling up for him, is it? Yeah. Was pretty fit, wasn't it? Fitter than me, that's for sure. We got one on the outside here. Hang on, have we? You might get it. It might connect here. No, it didn't. Good set coming in here, looks like. I don't think so. I think it's. I think it might be picking up a tiny little bit. There's a couple of bigger ones out the back there. Hey, looks like it. See where they break. Oh, look at these ones out here. They're like, right on the outside point. That's where it was breaking the other day when I came past before I went down and streamed at Kira. It was breaking out there on that bank. It was really big. So there's a lot of sand out there. Looks like there's a few guys having a look at this. Who's going to get it? The grommet on his backhand. That was some mighty fine stretching before, wasn't it, Gronka? That was some fucking excellent stretching. Give the old back a stretch, I think. Out the back. Come on, fellas. Here we go. What's this thing gonna do? Might have a bit of a wall on it. Looks like it's doubling up. Looks like maybe we've got two swells coming in, eh? A little bit of a southerly swell and a little bit of an easterly swell. And it's crossing up. You missed the stretching. Oh man, you got to go back and have a look, man. There's some fantastic stretching going on. G'day, Brett. She was like, yeah, no body fat. Hey, Gronka, no body fat. She was like, come on baby, do the locomotion with me. Traveller. Twig, a snail shell and a rock. I don't know, what do you need the twig for? You don't need the twig, all you know it needs the snail shell. And a rock to put a shotty in the snail shell. Yes, they all, when they see the camera, they get in front of it and they all do this funky stuff. Like, you know, I said, there's this amazing looking bodied girl that used to walk out in front of me all the time up at the Sheraton on the beaches, and she'd wear a different bikini nearly every time, string bikinis usually, and when she moved, the ocean moved with her, man. She had it all, and she'd always park right in front of the camera and go for a swim in front of me when I was filming me mates. They know what they're doing. They're trouble. Yes, they do. That's what they're doing. They're getting a kick out of it. I guess they want to go home and have a look at themselves in the video and see how they look, compare themselves to other girls. They're all competitive against one another, aren't they? Not like blokes. Pheasants. Yes, pheasants. What do we got in here? It's in a bit close. There's one out the back. It's doubled up again. Yeah, looks like there's a northeasterly swell coming in with a easterly swell. It's crossing up. Yeah, there's a few out today, eh, Brett? It's not crowded or anything. It's rainy and miserable. All the young guys are out there surfing. The school's not for another hour and a half. Look at this thing out the back. Might be wave of the day. We can always hope. They've probably all seen it coming. Oh, this one inside. Too straight. I like the second one. No one's on it. Geez, it's going to be a miserable old day. But at least it's not stinking hot. But you know, sure as shit, if it's raining today, it's going to be raining for the next 4 days, isn't it? I think something like that. It'll be pretty humid by the weekend when the sun comes out, won't it? What do we got here? Get some mail, have I? No. Oh, I just got my electricity bill. Oh, you're going to love this, eh? I had $144 credit, and they were going to estimate me at $296. I said, I'm not copping your bloody estimation. I said, you send someone around to read me meter. I said, you charge me $100 a month for supply. You can damn well send someone around to read me meter. Anyway, I owe $15.76 for the quarter. That's not bad. I'll cop that on the chin. Because I set up a solar power box in the backyard again. So I'm running a 115 amp hour battery off a 160 watt collapsible, you know, folding solar panel. I have to turn a couple of times in the backyard each day, and I charge all my devices and my laptop off it, and it saves me heaps, man. I run an inverter off it, a 600 watt constant inverter, and look how much money it saved me. $800 in credits. Yeah, well, I haven't actually paid electricity bill for about over a year, Yorgos. About $1,000 the government gives us. Yeah, it lasts me over a year, as long as I'm careful. I cook with gas at home. I've got one of those old caravan stove gas cookers with the toaster in the middle of it. I got that up on the kitchen bench, and because I've got one of those bloody stoves with the steel plates on it, and they take ages to heat up, and they're very expensive to run. So I put my caravan camper cooker inside the house with a 9 kilo gas bottle, and that lasts me a couple of years. I just boil me veggies and stuff on it if I've got to cook a steak. Otherwise, I use my air fryer and my microwave. My sausage rolls, I stick them in the microwave for like 2.5 minutes, and then I stick them in the air fryer for 5. Perfect. Look at all the power I save. $700 a month. What? You were paying $700. You paid like $2,100 for a quarter. That's terrible, man. What are you doing? Doze. Yeah, that's it. Good on you, Brett. That's the way. Call it out. It's funny. You want to check your neighbours aren't running a fucking extension cord out of your fucking house somewhere, Doze? Just go and get yourself a deep cycle battery. It doesn't need to be a really good one. Go and buy one second hand off Marketplace for $80 or something. That's a year or two, or a couple of years old, you know, and just hook it straight up to your inverter and a 160 watt panel in your backyard, and just charge all your devices off it. And don't use your electricity in the middle of the day, man. make sure you get a TV. I've got a big TV, it's 160 watts I think. I only put it on when the footy's on and I've got a match that I really want to watch on the big screen. Otherwise I watch the footy on Otherwise, I watch the footy on my small TV or me. I've got a really small one, and I've got a medium-sized one. See that rain coming down now, eh? Look at the rain. Look at this thing out here. I mean the wave. I was talking about the wave, dudes. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, well, I can, as long as the battery's pretty full, I can charge all my phones and my laptop and everything after dark, and that's all I need. Because I've got, I've got 3 devices I use for me streaming, plus I've got me pocket Wi-Fi. I've got a couple of lithium battery banks, and I charge them all off the battery at night if I have to. Yeah, a couple of cheeks, mate, for sure. She's gone past me a couple of times. I just thought I'd better catch it. Look at this bomb out the back here. Oops. Over here, it looks like it might be the go. Yeah. She's sitting over here too. I dare say that's not the last we'll see of her. I've got a perfect spot here out of the rain. And might just put this on wide. It's working a bit better. That's better. Yeah, have a look at the rain behind me on the buildings. You can see it in the high rises. She's pouring back there, eh? Rain's starting to really come down. This one's jacking up a bit too. You might be right, Yorgos, it might pick up a bit. These ones, the last couple of sets that have come through have been a little bit punchier through the cove there. See that rain coming down off the roof next to me. Oh, look at this bomb out the back here. It's quite the wave, isn't it? Look at this thing. It's the biggest set that's come through, coming in now. Don't know what it's going to do. We'll wait and see, hey? It's got that little bit of a double up funky thing going again. Oh, that'll be a top game, Bailey. That'll be a sick game, mate. Haven't the Suns been playing good, man? Unbelievable football. They've been making them all look like under 18s. Didn't they get Melbourne a touch up last week? They struggled a bit in the first half, but the second half they really kicked in, didn't they? And the Brisbane game, that's the second time they've had to come back in 2 weeks. And they've come back from like, what are they, 35 down at half time. Good on them. That's on the Gold Coast too, isn't it, Bailey? I might even go to that one myself. It's probably sold out just about, isn't it? Collingwood versus the Suns, when the Suns are on a roll. That'll be a sellout, man. That's going to be a wicked game, eh? Make sure you put your war paint on, Bailey, so we can see you in the crowd. This guy's been getting a few. That was that was stylish. The Swans, well, they got touched up by Brisbane, wasn't it? Brisbane came from behind to beat the Swans 2 weeks ago. So the Swans aren't travelling too well. I do know that Brisbane and the Suns are both in the top, I think they're in the top 6 or something. I think the Suns are third on the ladder. I'm not sure about Brisbane, they're up there. I think the Suns are down a game still too, because that was Geelong that Brisbane played. Brisbane or the Suns are down a game still because they didn't play when the cyclone was on. So they're a game behind. Yeah, I don't mind St Kilda. I've got a bit of a soft spot for them. I picked them to win last week. They won, didn't they? I watched Pommy on YouTube live. He does the AFL, and I haven't fucking missed a. He can't pick a winner. I've picked them all so far, eh? And he won't play a Brisbane Gold Coast game anymore on his event thing, on his live streams. I think he's a bit butthurt. But he did pick the Suns to do well this year. There you go, Pommy. I'll put a mention in there for you, for your channel. Holy crap. These MILFs with all these boob jobs, eh? Oh, here she goes. Oh, she's off. Oh, yeah. That sign's bad luck for her, isn't it? Oh, look at this one out the back. Here he goes again. Yeah, something with that sign today. Looks like it's picking up, but definitely looks like it's picking up. The groms are all out of the water next to me, getting ready to go home and get ready for school. Yeah, it's just pulsing a little bit. Tide's got a fair way to go still to come in. Be pushing for a while. Oh, dead set, Mr. P. As a cigarette, yeah, well, he won't last long. Another 5 years of smoking like that. You'll only see him out when it's 2 foot. He won't be able to get enough oxygen into his muscles to surf long. Yeah, this one's got a bit more juice in it, hasn't it? Don't know about that, man. It was more of a floater than anything he should have been doing there. Should have floated the section. I had a mate for a short time that used to go out on acid. I thought he was stupid. You surf best when you're straight, man. You got to be sharp as a tack. Yeah. There goes my wife. Yeah, I'm not on the ball enough for that one. I'm a bit seedy this morning. Sorry, Meowie. Got to talk about dodging the crowd. They're all just sitting right in the line, aren't they? None of them even moved. Yeah, I got the message. Yeah, I used to get stoned before I used to go surfing a fair bit with me mates. When we were surfing down at Era, National Park, Sydney. Or the south coast down at Coldcliff or Coaldale, Bellambi. We used to get nice and stoned before we'd go out down there. There goes the bum. Nope. Missed it. This guy's picking a few off, isn't he? He's sitting in the right spot. Everyone else is sort of sitting together out there. They must be having a chat. Getting his wiggle on. Yeah. How long have we been going? Oh, an hour and a half. This one looks interesting. Not so. She's getting a few too. There's no real walkers out today, Mr. P. There was some out earlier, but there's not many around now. There's that bloody sign again. It makes them fall off. Here's a bit of a wall. I do believe he went out on an Almeric high five. Oh well. Yeah, it's picking up a little. There's some little punchy ones coming in a bit now. It's not too bad. Ooh, that was a nice drop in. He's off again. He's definitely sitting in the right spot, isn't he? He's got everyone else's bluff. Didn't pick that one too good, but did he? There's one pumping up out the back there. What's it gonna do? Well, you don't rent them, man. Just buy one. You could buy a surfboard around here for 20 or 30 bucks. Make sure you get a nice wide one, but don't get an 18 and a half or anything like that. You want about 19 and a half wide, so you can have a bit of fun in the crap. Just jump on Facebook or Marketplace and grab one when you get here. Just get in touch with me in the leave a message in the post section of my YouTube if you need one. Let me know when you're coming over and I'll pick one out. Depends how much you want to spend. 20 bucks, 40, 50 bucks. Pick a good board up for 50 bucks. Yeah, that cheap, man. There's millions of surfboards around here. I think everyone's got about 5 surfboards at least at home, mate. I used to buy, fix and sell them. I used to flip them. I'd go out and pick them up for 20, 50, 100 bucks, repair them and then flog them off for 150. I do some repairs still, but yeah, pretty much everyone can do their own repairs if you got the knowledge. Everyone's doing their own thing. Yeah, just send me a message in the post section. Just tell me when you're coming over, and if you want me to grow, I'll send you a you can contact me by email and I can send you a couple of pictures of boards or send you the links actually, and you can have a look at them, and if you like something I'll grab it for you. You know what you like. Yeah, the boardroom's not there anymore. It hasn't been there for a couple of years. Look at this thing out the back. What do we got here? Everyone's into it. There's going to be a drop in here for sure. Everyone missed it. Oh, there's another big bomb out the back. Look at this line. Made in Australia. Made. Just look at live and it should pop up.
Made in Australia, sweet, cheers. Thank you.
No worries, man. Yeah, there's some definitely a little bit of a change in the swell at the moment. Something's starting to happen. She's got another one. She's picking a few off too. There's that sign. She made it past the sign. $10.30, is it? Okay. Yeah, I thought it might have been about 11. Another one going out. This second one's got a nice shoulder on it. What's it gonna do? Yeah, I thought it was gone. I think the boardroom's gone. That's what I was just saying to him. They shut down about 2 years ago at least. That's as bad as me. I went to, where did I go the other day? And something was shut, or it wasn't there anymore. There you go. Woohoo. Was that a Clayton, isn't it? That's a Clayton, eh? Haven't seen many of them around. Yeah, I think Facebook Marketplace put the boardroom out of business. Couple of lumps coming in out the back there. See what this thing does. Shredding, yeah, mate. And you like a? I put the pig in there, eh? We'll see if we get away with that for long, eh? Captain Good Vibes. We'll see how long I can get away with that for. Yeah, I like the Captain Good Vibes one, eh? I had to throw that in there. I couldn't help myself. G'day Albie Mangles, how you going, mate? Yeah, and drilled. I couldn't think of anything else for drilled. But we needed a drilled emoji. Pig of steel, yes. Pig of steel. Oh. She saw the shoulder coming. It's just starting to pulse a bit, Albie. That's what we need, an axed. Yeah. Okay. When I get a few more subscribers, it'll let me get an axed as well. Maybe I can. And I've got the beer one. That's for frothing, you know. And I've got the beach chair there, just kicking back. So I'll work on an axed one, eh? Definitely. Probably another 200 or whatever subscribers. I'll probably be able to get a new emoji. I could change the one in the beach chair. What do you reckon? We can get rid of the chillin' in the beach chair one, and I could put an axe in there instead, or just wait and put an axe in when I can. I suppose I could axed or drilled. They're both the same sort of, aren't they? But just a little bit different. Can you hear that rain coming through the mic? Axed, yeah. I'll have a look at it when I get home. The weather's really miserable, isn't it? It just feels like it's not a very motivating day. I don't feel real pumped, but I'm giving it my best shot. At least it's not stinking hot. Boomerang. You found a boomerang in your go. Good on you, man. Look at this thing out the back here. That's a pretty decent line, isn't it? G'day, Larry. Cheers. Thanks for coming, mate. Good to see you here. Just in time to see the magic bum take off again. Oh no, she's pulled back. What do we got here? Nice wall. Oh. What are they doing? Well, that was a bit sideways, wasn't it? What do you got there? Oh, yeah, drilled. Drilled, man. What do you like, rock surfer? Drilled or axed? I like drilled. Because the banks around here get pretty shallow, don't they? You're more than likely to get drilled than axed. Where's my clock? It's dropped out of my picture again. It's playing up. Oh, what am I going to do? My clock's dropped down to the left again. It keeps moving. I'll have to fix it. I'm not going to interrupt the stream, but it'll take me about 15 seconds to fix, but yeah, we'll stay on it. You know what the time is. It's 8:23 a.m. here for everyone else that isn't in Australia. Larry, yeah, 8:23 in the morning. Burleigh heads. Yes. This looks like it might. No, it's not. Maybe the second one, a little bit of a shoulder on it. Mohammed. Why do girls always surf in G-strings, man? What's the go with that? Like, guys don't go out in their budgie smugglers. Why do chicks always surf in G-strings? Why do they always get their butts hanging out? What's with that? Here we go. Yes, no. And they all missed another good one. Look at that. That's two good ones they've missed now. They reckon they think it's going to close out, but it's not closing out. It's sort of holding up because it's fat, eh? Yeah, it's not a nightclub, eh? Next time I see you, I should go at me budgie smugglers, eh? Pull them up my arse crack, paddle past the chicks. See if I get some looks. That tastes. Yeah, I wouldn't go paddling past the clubbies, eh? Not like that. I'd probably be in trouble. Hey, and we've got a clubby on here from Collaroy, haven't we? Who was that again? Stick a carrot. Yeah, I could paddle out with half a carrot hanging out of my ass. No worries, man. Have a good day.
Are you going to be out here still?
I'll be here for, yeah, probably another half an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to come back and surf again.
See ya. All the grommets are going home to get ready for school. God, I got a plane going in right over the top of me. This guy's got a good one. All the way through. That was a cracker, wasn't it? Hey, mate. I don't think Shane Herring's shaping boards. He had bad depression, didn't he? He had a bit of a meltdown, didn't he? That's why he fell off the tour. I think he was getting on the piss or something, wasn't he? He had some problems anyhow. That's Stewie sitting out there waving his arms, isn't it? I think it is. There was someone on that, I thought. We got one here. Oh, he's shaping a few, okay. He was only on the tour for a couple of years, wasn't he? What, maybe 2 or 3 years, maybe 4. I was actually at the event where he won at Manly Beach and he beat Kelly Slater. I was at that. Uh-oh, we've got to get past the sign. Out the back. I hate it when my clock moves. You can see it down there in the bottom left. I don't know why it did that. Maybe I bumped it when I was adjusting things the other day. Out wide. Didn't work out for anyone, did it? Getting a bit chilly. Sort of not cold enough for a jacket, but it kind of is. Sort of right in between at the moment. No one's on this. So yeah, at the back. Chasing it? Nah. Geez, that rain's consistent, isn't it, today? Let me have a look at the radar here. How are we looking? Oh man, there's some rain coming. It's going to get a bit heavier soon, guys. It's going to be really heavy for a long time. Looking at the 512 composite map here, it's just drifting in now. This is nothing, it's going to pour. Give it about maybe 20 minutes, it's going to absolutely pour. Ooh. There's a bit of a gap in it. We might fall in between the gap, but no, it's going to pour. it's going to piss down. Glad I got down here early. I've got the shed behind me. There's no one in it now. Oh, look at this one out the back. Bit of a wall on it. Any takers? She picked it out of all them. She got it. There's no one really standing up around the point now. There's no car park spots left. See if this one breaks out the back here. You're getting a bit deep out there now, isn't it? Definitely. There's not a hell of a lot of beach left at the moment. Burleigh didn't cop it too bad. With the cyclone. Look at the rain coming. It's terrible. What a miserable day. Yes. G'day, Melanie. Where are you over there? You on the east coast or the west coast, Melanie? Be pretty wet over there too at the moment too, with all this monsoon coming through to Queensland. I think I saw a lot of it coming through Burleigh. We get a high tide soon, Melanie. 10:30. It's 8:42 at the moment. Oh, you'd know that. You're only about an hour behind us. Oh, you're in Canggu. What's it like over there? Got any swell? Oh, water's clean. Not like Sanua. Well, Sanua's pretty clean, but up the coast around Commune Resort, there was a lot of crap on the beach there when I was there. Thongs, toothbrushes, plastic bags, nappies. I think there was a tyre floating around or something in the surf one day. Yeah, no crowds, eh? It's the way you want it. It's not very crowded out here today either. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah, you're on the same time as Philippine. planes for the airport are coming straight in over the top of me this morning. Oh, there's a drop in. Burnt. Yeah, didn't see you, mate. Yeah, right. Yeah. They talk about cleaning the beaches up in Burleigh, but you know, if they don't start putting more rubbish bins in the street, everyone's just going to throw their shit on the ground again. It's about the people doing the right thing, and the government over there needs to put more bins out. Look at this thing. This is the best one I've seen come through, I think. That was a nice one. I've got to wait for my old dog to pass away before I go over there again. He hasn't got long to go. I'll have to get him put to sleep soon. He's had a good life. He'd be 20 years old. 140 in dog's years. He's a killer. He's probably setting records. Ah, that's the grom with the bike. Nearly got him. He'll have to do better than that. Yeah. Well, there's not much of an end section to hit here, is there? It's a little bit fat on the shoulder. Here comes a bomb out the back. What's the time? 8:48. So an hour and a half till high, eh? This thing looks all right. Nice. Young man's got a bit of style. Super Grom. Got a feeling someone's going to go this. Yes, no, maybe? No. Oh, here goes the Super Grom. I better get one for him. No. That heavy rain must be getting close now on the radar. This one's got a bit of a wall on it. No, maybe the third one. Oh, style. Yeah, the big fella. There's a bomb out the back. Looks like it's going to come in wide. See if we can. Can't zoom out. I'm on the telephoto lens. We'll stay here. It's not a bad view, is it? I was going to go on the wider lens. On the inside. Yep, here comes the rain, I think. It's trying to get in under the roof on me. Look at these bloody bikes all behind me, these Lime electric bikes. Geez, they're a pain in the butt. Blasting that one out, the little Grom, wasn't he? And that one turned into a bit of a pig for him. There's another one of those Chris Garrett big boards. Dig it in. Nah. Just next to the tree here. Just starting to get a little bit of a takeoff spot there on the Well, just near the tree. Just starting to jack up a little bit over there. Yeah, some of the shit you see in Burleigh, hey. 3 on a scooter going to school. You said 3 kids on a scooter going to school, and it's just with the shopping bags and everything. It's amazing how much they can get on a moped. I don't like the smell of the burning cane over there, eh? That's what suffocates me. I've got to go in my room sometimes and just turn the air on, breathe some fresh air. The smell of the burning cane all the time drives me nuts. Go to the roundhouse, the little Grom. What's he going to do? Oh, he hit the end section again, but he did the same thing. He just sort of kicked it out, didn't he? Yeah, I was there in, I think it was 2015. I'm pretty sure it was. That's before Commune Resort had all the posh villas right up on the beach. They just had the massage room and the hotel in behind it. Couple of nice lumps coming in out there. Yeah. Only thing about Karamis, there's always a sweep. You're always paddling against the sweep. And when the tide comes in, it gets 3 times as bad. It can be like 2 foot at low tide, and then the tide will start to come in at Karamis, eh? And it'll be like 8 foot in like half an hour. It's a funny old thing. Once that swell, that tide starts to push up between the islands, it really picks up, eh? Look at this bomb set out the back. This is a cracker. Is it going to go fat, or is it going to, what's it going to do? Yeah, it's, when it gets big, it gets a bit deadly, eh? Go the big guy. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. Bit of rain starting to come down there now, hey guys? It's not pissing down yet. I used to go down to KFC when Kerrimus was just too crowded. I went down to surf KFC one day, met an Aussie guy out there. We were only two out, and it was breaking left and right, about 2 foot, 3 foot. And yeah, he just got talking. He's living over there, and he must have married a Balinese chick or something, Indonesian woman. No, she blew it. Girl, get your rail in. You reckon it's no, this is yeah, this is Burleigh Heads. I should have put it on the post, but I was in a bit of a hurry. I smashed a banana, fed the dog, had an apple, my vitamins. Couldn't get the dog out for a shit or a piss butt. So I imagine there's something waiting for me in the laundry when I get back. He only had his biscuits, but he didn't have a big bowl. I'll feed him his meat when I get back. I do have a fondness for Asian ladies. I was married to two. Don't marry a Chinese woman, I'll tell you that. And if you're marrying a Japanese woman, don't expect much. Oh, the old back. Give it a stretch again. Oh. Someone's left their USB cable here. Bit rusty. Oh, mate, he's well and truly past that. Oh, he was on the CBD oil for a while and the avocado oil and that. And he's 20 years old, man. I got an email from the vet a couple of weeks ago. Oh, Bundy hasn't been in for his vaccinations lately. I said, give me a break. He's 20 years old. He's probably got about 2 months to go. So, yeah, we're just hanging in there with him. He gets around. I got to clean his eyes out and put steroid cream on his neck because he gets a little bit sweaty and stinky sometimes, a rash on his neck, but yeah, that keeps him good. Got to clean his ears out. But he still gets around. He goes out in the backyard, has a sniff around, has a look, does his business, comes back in. He's quite happy to sit there and watch me on the computer, and well, he can see the fridge from where he is, so he's pretty happy about that. He's got a big, what do you call them, sebaceous cyst hanging off his tummy sort of thing. And he's got another one that's growing next to his knob. So yeah, not much longer. Put him out of his misery soon. Yes, every time the fridge opens, he wakes up, man. You know it. You know what they're like. I think he only keeps breathing so he can eat. If I stopped feeding him, he probably wouldn't bother going on. Staffies are like that, but you know what they're like with food. What do we got here? We got any takers? No. Yes. Oh, geez, he got drilled, didn't he? Suppose you grommies are at home now, having your Fruit Loops, getting ready for school, eh? Or your power grain, eh? G'day, fellas. My favourite before I went surfing was always a Mars bar and a can of Coke. Because the chocolate that's left all in between your teeth and the caramel after you take your bite of your Mars bar, once you stick the Coke in there, it goes all like a creaming soda. It's crazy. It's excellent. Talk about a sugar rush. Yes, you can. Well, you burn like... Sorry about that, fellas. Sorry about that, fellas. My Wi-Fi just ran out of battery. I wasn't keeping an eye on it. We're all good again. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. I'm going back to Wholesome Prison. Yes, so we're back on, never fear. Burleigh's here. I just had to plug the Wi-Fi modem back into power. She went dead on me. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. Sound a bit like Johnny Cash, don't I? Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Looks like it's getting a bit, I don't know, getting a bit funny out there. Might be getting a bit messy. That southerly might be starting to turn into a sou'easter a bit, but I can feel the wind coming from behind me. And I don't know why. Ba, 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 ba. No, sorry, it's just, yeah. Sometimes when I plug the camera in at the same time to the power bank, the charge into the Wi-Fi will stop. It's supposed to have a big battery in it, like, you know, I put the battery in the Wi-Fi myself. It's a pretty decent battery, but it seems to run flat pretty quick. Anyhow, I'm hotspotting off my other phone now. That's got 87% in it, so yeah, we won't drop out again. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming around the bend. I'm going back to Wholesome Prison, and I don't know when. I don't know all the words. I forget the words to it, man. Otherwise I could sing you a couple of bars. I could pop it up on the other phone. Here we go. All the chicks, they're not getting their rail in. They're just falling off the side. It's getting a bit choppy and bumpy out there, but it's not bad still. How long we get to high tide? About an hour. Okay. This boat's out here all the time. What's this thing? Where is it? There it is. I thought it might have been it is, it's the crab boat. No, that's the crabbing boat. Be going down to collect these crab pots. Sure, it's the crab boat. He's gonna. She's off again. Oh no, it's the other chick that just went out. Oh no, it's not. It's the same one. There goes the big boy again. Big guys do it better, mate. Holy shit, I'm glad he didn't land on anyone. That was a nice set coming in. About time. Something just broke out the back there and it's formed up again. Might be a bit of a bomb. Oh, the fire brigade's come in for a look around. Oh, she's off again. The big swan dive. No takers, eh? Why is that wobbling around? What's it doing? Oh, that's what it's doing. I'll tighten that up a bit. Oh, it stopped raining out there. I'm not going to get my hopes up. At least the sun isn't in my face. G'day Aussie Baywatch, hey mate, how you going? We get a high tide in about 1 hour. A wide one here. This second one maybe. Bit of a head dip. Nice line coming in out the back there. Couple of them. 2, 3. Yeah, raining up there too, eh? I'm not going to go with that first one because this second one... No. Maybe the third one. Those planes are coming in low over me, under the clouds this morning. Yeah, everyone's cleared out. I think it's going to piss down in a few minutes, eh? It looks pretty ominous behind me. Jervis Bay, yeah, I know it well. I used to go down to Errol Bay as a kid. My grandfather had a holiday house down at Errol Bay. And the whole family, me and my cousins and everyone, used to go down every summer. It was pretty sweet. We used to go around to Green Patch, into Huskisson. Had a mate with a place at Sussex Inlet. We used to go there sometimes, do a bit of freeboarding behind his tinny on the creek. I've got a photo of myself in me, the old colour photo with the faded Kodak paper. Freeboarding behind the 10-foot tinny with the 50 Mercury on it. That was a gun. We used to call it the rat boat. Let me have a look at this radar here. Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, Harvey Bay looks like it might actually clear up there sometime soon. But we're in for it, man. We are well and truly in for it on the Gold Coast and Brisbane. Yeah, Culborough Beach, yeah, in the street behind the beach. But it's got a big, deep trench in front of it there, the beach, eh? So the waves aren't great. Well, where we were, anyhow. Yeah. I'm kind of over the rain a bit, but at least it's not stinking hot and humid. The humidity's been terrible, eh? But it's going to be bad again, isn't it? With all this rain we're having, humidity's going to be terrible. Here we go. Mate! Oh! I'll give you a look behind me there. Go. There's a lot of rain out the back there. No one left on the point, just me. She's empty. Oh yeah. Well, I just mowed the lawn yesterday, so I'm pretty lucky I got that in. I thought I'd better mow the lawn before it rains. I picked the time, didn't I? Here goes the big guy. Time for a bit of Johnny Cash. I hear the train a coming. It's coming around the bend. That's got to be his song, man. He looks like a fucking freight train. Not a bad little rounded pen, is it? Yeah, well, I've got everything in the car. I've got my fridge and my solar all set up. I fitted that solar panel on my roof. Everything's working good. Good on you, rock surfer. I was collecting water in a bucket too. And then the dog went and shit on the back veranda and I had to use the water to wash the shit off. So I lost me water. I was pretty pissed off at that. He got out the back door, but he didn't quite make it down the steps. A couple of them popped out and I had to wash it off. Looking after an elderly dog, it's a thing. Everyone's going to have to deal with it one day. Suppose someone will be wiping my bum for me someday. I hope not. Maybe I can do what the dog does. When I get too old to wipe my arse, I can just go outside and fucking rub my arse on the grass. Hey Lily, how you going? It's a bit rainy over here today, Lily. Bummer. Didn't wall up for him, did it? Didn't want to play at all. Skitties in the backyard. Better make sure I don't hit the bindies, eh? Be even worse if you've got a green ant caught in there. Ow. God, they hurt those bloody green ants, don't they? I didn't know they had a stinger on their tail. I thought they just bit you. I thought that's what the sting was coming from their bite, but it comes from their stinger in their bum, eh? All my life, I didn't find that out until a few weeks ago. Yeah, don't worry about the bindies, man. Yeah, I'm more worried about the green ants in me pants. They keep coming in. I've got a big nest out on the footpath. I don't know, and they just keep coming into my property. Anyway, they don't last long. I usually pour petrol down the hole and set it alight. If I see a nest in there, or yeah, if I get bitten, I go and get the petrol. Just light the bastards up. Because you've got to get rid of their eggs too. It's no use just killing the ants. You've got to get right down in there and pour the petrol in, get rid of all the eggs. They're mongrels. Getting a bit choppy out there, isn't it? What do you reckon? Have a look at it. It's not looking too flash. There's the set coming anyhow. Looks like. Yes, Jesse, it's Burleigh. We get high tide soon, under an hour. Let's stay out the back and watch these two. This last one here looks pretty good, doesn't it? If someone can get on the shoulder. No, too fat. That too. He was a bit bummed out on that one, wasn't he? Hi, Mish. Mish, we're at Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast. Where it's rainy, humid and cool. It's about 22 degrees maybe at the moment. It's quite pleasant. Look at the rain out here, holy crap. I hope that's not coming this way. It's pouring down out there. It does actually come down your way, doesn't it? Via the Darling and the Murray from up here. It's a long river system, isn't it? Lake Eyre should be full. Yeah, well, you know, we got another over 3 weeks to go in the cyclone season still. We could still get another one. Yeah, it's getting dark now. Something's coming in behind me. You can see it's getting dark all of a sudden. Surf might pick up. I heard the government's thinking about doing something with Lake Eyre too, about digging it up and making an inland sea or something. But that'd have to be bullcrap, because that'd be Aboriginal sacred land or something, wouldn't it? They wouldn't be able to touch it. Yeah, that rain's coming this way, I think. Slowly but surely. It's really gotten dark here. Yeah, they're grubs. I want to see the back of Elbow, that's for sure. Everyone does. They reckon he's leading in the polls. I don't see it. I've got One Nation coming around today to drop off some signs. I'm going to stick them on my fence. Anything to get rid of Elbow. I've got a polling booth just around the corner from me, and I'm on the corner, so perfect spot to put them. Yeah. Look, sometimes I wonder if our elections are rigged too. I think we're pretty okay at the moment still. God, that plane was low. Can you hear it? Here we go. Nope. This one, out the back. No one's picking them. How's the water? Good? How's the water? It's going to piss down shortly, eh? It's going to flog. It's coming down. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, I won't be here much longer. Yeah, I know. We've got to slowly dig our way out of it, but Mish, the only way out of it, no one's going to beat them at the moment. The only way to beat them is to hold them accountable and put parties like, you know, some of these independent parties and conservative parties, make sure they need their support to get into power, hold them to account. It's the only way we're going to do it until enough people catch on that they're both one dirty party. A bit of a sucky section in there. What's going on? And a closeout for sure. If One Nation can get their vote up to, I reckon, around 12%, give or take, they'll be able to hold the coalition to account if the coalition want to get into power. That's what we need. That's the only way we're going to start. But I was speaking to my old mother the other day and she said, oh, I can't stand Albo. I said, they're both the same party. She said, I'm voting for the Nationals. I said, you shouldn't be voting for the Nationals. They support the Liberals. You're still voting for Liberal. I said, you should be voting for One Nation. Or an independent. Anyone but the major two parties. It's just the old people don't get it. Nothing's going to change. Saw a toothless land shark earlier. A toothless land shark. What's a toothless land shark, Willie? A toothless land shark. A gummy. I don't know. Oh, the petrol one. Oh, yeah, yeah. The toothless land shark. Yeah, he's left the bike there with no petrol in it and he's taken off in his car. He won't be going far. He only put about, 2 or 3 drink bottles of fuel in his Pulsar. This thing looks like it might be alright. Just a bit fast. If you're pumping it, you would have got it. $10. I might call it quits, guys, because if you have a look out here, it looks like almost cloudy, but it must be the rain. It's getting close. It might be cloud, but it's funny looking. It's going to piss down shortly. There goes another plane. Yeah, the tide is slowing up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's not going to get any better from now on. There's a few ripples still out the back here. A little bit of whitewash and a few caps out there still. But it is slowing up. Bloody Vodafone calling me. I'm in the middle of live streaming. One more set, guys? There's a couple coming in. We'll watch the next set go through and we'll call it a morning, I'm going to go over and have some eggs, maybe. Sausage roll, I don't know. I might even cook up one of those steaks for lunch. What did I pay? I paid about $15 for three, not blade steaks, what do you call them again? Oh, I forget what you call them. They're not cheapy ones. $5 a steak. Crikey's meat's expensive at the moment, eh? They want us to eat crickets, man. They're trying to kill off our farming industry, starve our bloody cattle and sheep to death, and get us eating crickets. God, they're arseholes. Yeah, there is a set coming in out there. Yeah, Rock Surfer. Cheers, buddy. It's been fun. Something to do on a wet, rainy day, isn't it? Takers, maybe. Whoops. Anyway, on that note, I might leave you with it. Yes, kangaroo meat. We could always eat kangaroo meat. There's nothing wrong with that. Just bash it with a hammer a bit. It's fine. Oh, we got one out the back, have we? A nice clean wall on it too. Oh man. This third one looks all right. I think the chickie's got it. She looks like she's in the right spot. No. I'll leave yous with it there, guys. My back's hurting a bit now. Go home, have a late brekkie, early lunch. Lay down and give me back a rest. Have a great day. I'll keep an eye on conditions. I think I said we get a northwesterly due in on Wednesday afternoon, I believe. That could make things interesting up around the Spit, or the beaches up the north end. So maybe Wednesday afternoon or morning. I'll see how we go. See you later, guys.